Alright, in this here video, we're going to go ahead and cover the difference between dot product and cross product. And we're going to be doing this on the homework problems here. This is for under vectors. Just a quick review. You guys don't know how to do cross product or dot product yet. Again, let's go ahead and review. So we're actually going to go ahead and start off with dot product. I personally find dot product a lot easier. So actually, I lied. We're going to go ahead and start off with cross product. I find cross product a lot easier. So we're going to go ahead and review how to actually use dot product or how to actually do cross product. Now, you may have been taught this in various ways, whether if you've already taken linear algebra, you probably already covered how to do a matrix, you covered in pre-calc as well. You also can, you may have covered it at some point about calculus. Now, you may have also been taught to you in the form of an algebra. I personally heavily dislike it, so we're going to be using the matrix method for this. So let's go ahead and cover this. Our first thing is let's just go ahead and set up a matrix. So we first know that this cell has an I, a j, and a k component. So this is going to be 3, -4, 0, because this is plus 0k. And here we have 6k, so we know this is going to be 0, 0, 6. And again, you order these in the point of, again, you order them based on what you're given. So because for b, is because it's just 0 plus 0j plus 6k. That's why we ordered this the way it is. Now, it's also important to remember how they're ordered. For example, here it's asking for a times b, which is why I wrote a and then b at the bottom. And again, it just depends on what it asks you. So for here, we're going to go ahead and, again, draw our matrices so we can cross the products. So let's go ahead and do 3. Again, I'm already messing up. Let's draw our matrices first. Again, we need 1 for I, because we have an I component. And this is the only part you actually need to remember, is that it's always going to be minus, and then you're going to go ahead and have a J component, and then you're always going to add, just like that. And what you're going to need to go ahead and do is now find the cross product. And this is the only bit of information you actually need to remember. Remember, it's always minus, and then it's adding. So, now let's actually go back up here to our matrix. What we have to do is we have to take I, because this is I, and we cross it, which means we're looking at this. So you'd get -4, 0, 0, 6. Now you would do the same thing for J, and now we're suddenly looking at these data sets. So now you get 3, 0, 0, 6. Because again, we're looking at these data sets. And you finally do the same thing for K, because now we're looking at K, so you take K, and we cross it, so we get 3, -4, 0, 0. Okay. So that's the first step, or really the first 2 steps. Now, the next part is you need to understand what we do next. So we know we bring down our I, and we bring down our negative, and then we bring down our J, and we bring down our positive, and then it should be K. What else you have to know is that here, the 2 products we get are just going to be subtracted from each other, and we get these 2 products by crossing them. So, you're always going to do left to right first, and you're going to cross there. So this would actually give me -24, and this should give you 0. So it's just plus or minus 0, however you want to look at it. It's just really -24 I. For next one, you get 3 times 6 minus 0 times 0, which would be 18, minus 0, which is really just minus 18, J. And then finally, you would get plus, and here you would just go ahead and do this and subtract this. This is 0, 0, 0. There is no k. And our correct answer would be -24I minus 18j. Now, if we go and look at our options, right there, it's going to be C. So C should be your final answer. And if you look at it, we got this answer, and we know we're correct just by looking at the answer choices because all of them are 24 by 18. Really, the way it's gonna know if you got this correctly is based on the order and based off the signs we got. So we know it's negative 24i minus 18j, and it's not e because remember 24 is a correspondent of I and 18 is a correspondent of j. In the next video, we'll cover dot next.